Alright, so what we learned on my passes was, yes, I need a drag pack. I knew that when I went there. But I went there anyway to get some wide open throttle passes and make sure the engine was right. So one thing I know I got to do is get these high speed air bleeds up a couple of points. So probably going to go to just a hair bigger on those. And that'll lean it out just a hair. I'm just running a little rich, but that'll help. But the most important thing was the suspension. If you notice when I took off, and besides spinning, when I got out there, every time the car front end would lift, the car would pull. And then it would come down and pull the other way. Lift, pull, it would go the other way. So, you know, this is why we test, you know, to make sure that shit is right. And I wasn't going to go spray nitrous on my first test with the trans brake and all that. That wasn't what I was after. I wasn't after 60 foot even, not with what I had. Anyway, the other thing we're going to do is shocks. So I'm going to put 2-inch extensions on my shocks, and what that's going to do is give me more travel, so the car will rotate more, you see. And when it rotates more, it's going to bite better, right? So that's the next thing. We're going to 2-inch extensions on the front shocks. We're going to also, I'm going to jack the car up, and the tires, when the car lifts, the tires do that, right? So we want the tires, you know, castered a little bit, so when it goes up, it comes back down. Anyway, we're going to work on that, do a couple passes, make sure that's right. Then get some QA1 shocks to replace those Gabriel cheapos. We're going to lower pressure. I ran that with way too high pressure. And we're going to test again with the street tires. See how that works. Then we're going to go drag radials, and it should be well into the mid 7s by then. And then we can start, you know, hitting the spray and the trans brake and all that once we get all this other stuff lined up. And that's the plan.